All right, folks, welcome back to the Global Intel channel. We're back. Been about a month. Had to get some things changed over and everything. Being the burner, I have to keep things up in a certain way. And, well, let's just say that my cellular company got bought out, so I had to switch all my information and everything else. But we've done all that, but that doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. So this is just a backup channel. I know it's nothing special, but I am going to start to use it a little bit more, probably towards the summer. So I got to keep things fresh and, online. But I do have a bit of interesting news, and I don't know yet, and we'll just have to see where it goes. But I've been contacted by a major news source. Some might say that even Trump calls them fake news, CNN. So I've been contacted by CNN for a documentary on political blogs, geopolitics, and how it pertains to a certain realm of, like personal insurance for your family by, say, having stocked food and other things to protect you in a long emergency. And I'm sure you're picking up what I'm putting down. It rhymes with repping. We will not say it here because we know that it is a nasty word. I don't like that word. I don't like CNN. So I'm going to be interviewed by them about all that. They actually found me through Substack. So I'm tentative. I talked to my wife about it. And, it could be something that they make me look like a complete and total ASS, or it could blow things up, in a good way. Make a lot more of a, just put me out there. So all I know is that a lot of people are starting to say this. I don't know if I've changed or whatever, but I've gone a little bit more centrist. I've gone a little bit more everything is BS, two wings to the same bird. I think that's just been kind of inevitable. And, when you see everything that's going on and you put your eggs into a basket and that basket decides to start chucking tomahawks into the Middle East, you get a little jaded, a little unhappy with the way things are going. So you adapt. You adapt accordingly. Still hopeful, still hoping that things go. I know that this thing in the Middle East is not really going anywhere. They're trying to make you think it is and that everything's wrapping up. It's not. It's not. So, as it pertains to the interview and all that, I guess we'll see where it goes. I do have a lot of big plans. My return has actually been quite good, all things considered. When you figure out basically that everything is done via a computer system, which I'd say at this point pretty much is accepted doctrine to what they do, you kind of like let all that go. And you're like, what, I'm just going to make videos. I know certain people enjoy them, and we'll just let it happen. We won't worry about all the rest. And I got to tell you, it's been a little bit freeing. I used to, fight the power, and I get mad. I got mad the other day, because it's, I can't stand the inorganic of it. I like organic. I like things to be real. I like things to be honest, truthful, that kind of stuff. And so when things are manipulated, it kind of aggravates me. But when you figure out that there's literally nothing you can do, and it is what it is, acceptance is key, as they say, like an AA. But anyway, so we're going to get started here. I haven't quite figured out what we're doing. I'm kind of thinking of a minute news. Come on here and just like take everything that I'm doing and consolidate it down into a 60-second thing and, just use it for shorts. So it'll keep things fresh. It's something I'm already doing. It's something I'm not doing elsewhere in short form. And from there, we'll have this here in case, what just happened happens again. And I got to tell you, that's been kind of, concerning. The whole thing and how it happened was concerning. So for those that don't know, I just started, receiving rando red X's, if you will. And they came out of nowhere. And they just magically happened right before a certain incident started to happen in the Middle East. So who could have thought? So anyway, wrote it out. Here we are. The burner channel's coming back. The main channel's still there. That's all going well. Substack is doing well. All this stuff, honestly, all things considered, everything's going really well for me. So, So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep rolling. I do need to start to put this thing more into play. And, just kind of had it as a backup. It's an insurance plan. It's redundancy, Anybody that is into repping and preparedness, they know that you got to have redundancy. You got to have backups to backups, insurance plans. And that's what this is. So we will act accordingly. Anyway, I really appreciate y'all being here. You guys, thank you so much for being a part of the channel and just, helping me. And we're just going to keep kicking out the information. And pretty soon, I am going to put this thing in play. I've already got pretty much a big plan for it. Now that the cellular has been switched over and everything else, I got a couple more things to get. And then from there, I just got to basically give myself about 10 minutes a day to take the news, consolidate it, go record it, load it, and go from there. So maybe you'll like that. All right. That's your update. We're back. Thanks for subscribing here. For those that want to leave, because I'm not over here telling you that mushroom clouds are going to be raining fire down on your face, I get it. Good luck. See you later. But to everybody else that cares about, integrity and stuff, we'll be bringing it more and more. All right. God bless you all. See you on the next one.